likes that stinging sensation in your eyes. It's the worst, the absolute worst. I was talking to my husband about this topic. I said, yeah, the topic of my live stream is going to be why sunscreens sting our eyes. And he looks at me and he goes, well, isn't that obvious? And I go, what? What's your answer? And he said, they sting because you rub your eyes. He said, you have sunscreen on your eyes, on your hands, and then you rub your eye and then your eyes sting. And I was like, well, that's one way. I said, but sunscreens, but why does the actual formulation sting your eyes? Because I didn't know. There are specific ingredients that are known to cause eye stinging. Some of those ingredients are the active chemical UV filters, heavy fragrance, if there's a lot of extra essential oils, just added fragrance in general, and preservatives. Whatever preservative is used in the sunscreen, some of those will cause eye stinging. So the most common chemical UV filters that are known to cause eye stinging, I thought this was fascinating. This explains so much, are oxybenzone, avobenzone, and octinoxate. They didn't say octisalate, but I think that is the ingredient that has been stinging my eyes, that and octinoxate. I try and anytime I see those two ingredients, I will not put the sunscreen around, I won't put it below my eyebrow or above like my concealer line. That's a big no for me. These ingredients work on absorbing the sun's UV rays, but can also be harsh on sensitive areas like the eyes. Other people, these ingredients also cause like a burning sensation on the face. Like if you are actually allergic to these ingredients, you won't just react sensitively, you'll react all over your face. Oh, I should probably add a disclaimer here. I am not a medical professional. I'm just a melanoma skin cancer survivor, learning right along with you. Don't ever take my advice as medical advice. Always talk to your dermatologist or doctor. Okay, disclaimer done. The ingredient causing your eyes to sting could be different than your neighbor's ingredient. This is what I never understood about sunscreens and stinging their eyes. Pre-melanoma, I was using Neutrogena, I was using Coppertone. For some reason, I was always attracted to the bottle and picked it up. And it was very water resistant. It was like an SPF of 100. I always picked it up. I always put it on my face. Inevitably, it ran into my eyes. And then I would try a different sunscreen. All inexpensive sunscreens, right? All inexpensive ones that you can find at Walmart or your drugstore that were like $10 and less. Pre-melanoma, I was not spending more than $10 on a bottle of sunscreen. And I was just like, okay, the ones I use on my body, I'll just use all over and still stinging. I hate sunscreen. So a lot of times I would just skip putting it on my face because of the burning sensation. Kula is a sunscreen brand. Sure, probably many of you are familiar with it. I actually really enjoy a lot of the sunscreens from Kula. But they had a whole informative section about eye stinging. And I thought this one quote of theirs was helpful. Some sunscreens contain ingredients that can irritate sensitive eyes or even the delicate skin around eyes. Heavy fragrance, some active chemical filters, and even preservatives are often the culprits for stinging and burning. Contacts and eye burning, oh, it's 100 times worse because what do you flush your eye out with? You got to get your contact out of your eye first. Oh my goodness. Let me see what you guys are saying over here. Lisa says, I bought an expensive sunscreen. Oh yeah. Yep, I've seen that one, and it stings so much. So now I just use it on my neck and décolleté. Yes. I don't know if this is you, Lisa, but this is how I still think. I try not to think this way, but I still think this way. Ooh, it's more expensive, therefore it must be better. More expensive does not equal better. You have dry eye disease, and sometimes think, oh, no. I am so sorry. So you keep frequent eye drops on you, right? I've heard that's awful because your eyelid rubs up against your eyeball, right? Yeah, I'm thankful I don't have that issue. I read through a lot of articles, and I've only cited a couple here. From everything I read is physical sunscreens are less likely to cause stinging. And I think most of us have experienced that, especially over the past 3 years. I always avoided the mineral sunscreens, because of the white cast. But they are, for my eyes, so much better around my eyes. For me, I can get a mineral sunscreen in my eyes as long as it doesn't have fragrance, and it just makes my eyes blurry. Like I don't get any of the pain and stinging. Now, I do know we do have a viewer of this channel who is allergic to zinc oxide. She cannot wear zinc oxide because we're all allergic to different ingredients we need to be aware of that. Physical or mineral sunscreens are zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. Today.com said why physical sunscreens are less likely to cause burning. When trying to find a sunscreen that doesn't burn your eyes, look for a physical blocker that contains pure minerals like zinc and or titanium. That should be dioxide. The physical blockers sit on the type of the skin, making it less likely to migrate into the eyes and cause irritation. And that was from, I put that because it was from a dermatologist. I don't know anything about the dermatologist. See, I haven't found that mineral sunscreens, personally, I haven't found that they are less likely to get into your eyes. I have just found that when they do inevitably get my eyes, it doesn't burn. Because I feel like all sunscreens, most of them, except for maybe a stick sunscreen, will slide into my eyes. What do you guys think about that? Those of you who tried mineral sunscreens on your eyes, do you feel like they still get in your eyes? How to get it out of your eyes? Remove your contact lenses if you're wearing them. Wipe around your eyes to remove any excess sunscreen. I love taking a little cotton square and putting some eye makeup remover on it and just wiping. And then you can flush your eyes thoroughly with lubricating eye drops. And I meant to bring the ones I use up here. I have some great ones. They're little single-use packages, and I keep them in my purse. If you guys have a good lubricating eye drop, let me know. Put it in the comment section down below so we all can know about those. Blink regularly to assist your eye in flushing out the toxins naturally. Number 4, use non-preserved eye drops every hour to ease any eye pain. Chemical preservatives could cause further irritation. Avoid wearing contact lenses for at least 48 hours. If your eyes are very uncomfortable after getting sunblock in them, close your eyes and let them rest. You can also use a cold, wet cloth or ice pack to provide relief for your eyes. After your eyes are flushed, it is normal to experience blurred vision. Flushing may not bring immediate relief, but it will rid your eyes of the toxins. Your eyes should be fine after proper rinsing and pain management. If discomfort or burning persists, schedule an appointment with your optometrist. I thought those were just great tips to remember. Sometimes when you've got the sunscreen in your eyes, you're like, I don't remember what to do. And you're just taking a cloth and just scrubbing at your eye.